Yeehaw, everybody, and welcome into episode 2 of the Gophers Dynasty here on MVP 07. If you were here with us in the last episode, you saw us win in dramatic walk-off fashion against the number 7 Miami Hurricanes. And here in this episode, I think what we're going to do is we'll kind of play, coach, manage, whatever you want to say, coach, manage this second game against Miami, and then play the opener against Fordham. We'll have Chip Hyatt, the senior, on the hill against McNally for Miami, the sophomore. And then I believe it'll be Matthews getting the start against Fordham unless we decide to go with Brandon Lewis again. But yeah, let's get into McNally versus Hyatt. I think we're going to keep the, let's just keep starting lineup as is. Rhodes, I wanted to see what position do they say Rhodes plays. Okay, he's an outfielder by trade. So we do have another bench outfielder, as our bench consists of just 2 players. So we do have a couple pitchers that can pinch hit in terms of defensive. So yeah, we're going to coach this one, see if the Gophers can get a sweep against top 10 Hurricanes in the early going. 2 walks for Hyatt in the first, but gets out of it. Frederick strikes out looking. And 1-2-3 inning for Miami. Rhodes striking out to end the second. He was the star of game number 1 with the big walk-off single. So now Stanley, he'll probably try and bunt them over. They do advance. Let's see, Hyatt versus Hyatt. Well, doubles after he tried to pitch around him to set up the double play. Pitch around Torreira, he gets on. And we get out of the inning with minimal damage, but down 2-0. Nothing doing offensively for the Gophers. Hyatt with 1 too many walks. 5 walks through 3 2/3. Gets out of another jam, bases loaded. Frederick up to second on the fielder's choice. Nothing there for the Gophers. Torreira on with an infield single. Okay, yeah, stamina's way down there. Sub pitcher. Probably should have looked into this before we got into this. Amara's available. Who am I? Amara, Becker. Amara's going to come in to face McGurk. And gets the big double play. Well, let's see if the Gophers can get anything going offensively. Nothing there. Run scoring double for Camacho, and the Gophers get out of the inning. Still down 3-0. Stadolka nothing. Wade on with an infield single. Frederick popped out to second. Still nothing for your Gophers. Hyatt. Let's see, who are we going to go with? Keep things at bay. Let's go with Owen. And out of the inning. Bottom 7, Schuston with a single, double play, and that'll do it. Owen on for his second in relief, 1-2-3. Stadolka on with the error. And yeah. Stanley is the righty. Let's see, what's Owen at? 54%. Stamina. Hyatt is a righty. We'll bring Davies in. He walks Hyatt. And Torreira singles in another run. McGurk gets on. Kim walks. That'll bring up Sapicki, the lefty. And it doesn't look like it's going to be our day. Doesn't look like it's going to be Davies' day. So Becker going to come in, gets an out. Young another hit. Gophers down 7-0. Going to try and build a rally. Get the first 2 on in the 9th. Bases loaded. Come on, Rhodes. There we go. Get us a couple runs. Rhodes gets a couple more RBIs, but your Gophers fall short 7-2 in game number 2. Chip Hyatt, not the best. 5 walks. And probably, I think, less than 5 innings. Let's see. Anderson 1 hit. Schust 1 hit. Only 4 hits for the Gophers. Rhodes got that 2 RBI single. So avoid getting shut out, but yeah, not the best. McNally goes 8, strikes out 8, no walks. And Escalona comes in, gives up a couple runs. Hyatt, yeah, only goes 4 or 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, 2 earned runs. Amara and Owen, a run apiece in 2 innings of work, respectively. So that'll do it. We will move on to the game with Fordham. I think we got to get into the season a little bit before we start recruiting. And taking a minute to simulate up to February 10th, Fordham 0-3 on the year. 120th nationally. Your Gophers moved up to 103, or maybe we're still sitting at 103. We're looking to take advantage of Fordham here. It's February 10th. Hold on, let me look at the schedule. Do we want Lewis to go again? We have Lewis. Otherwise, 3, Lewis there, 2, 3, Lewis. Yeah, we want Lewis versus Clemson, so we are going to let our boy Matthews, the junior, start against Fordham. Fordham has their ace, Crockett, on the hill. We will hopefully get to him. And yeah, I think no real reason to change the lineup. We'll just get right into it. Crockett 0-1 with a 9 ERA. Matthews making his first start of the season. Your Gophers will be at home, the home team. Going to play at Inner Harbor again. At night, yeah, sure. Inner Harbor once again for the non-conference slate. Minnesota versus Fordham. A-10 versus Big Ten. See if we can get back to winning ways. Is Aaron Young gonna lead off for the Fordham Rams? Matthews' first pitch of the season, hanger, smash back up the box, and Fordham has their leadoff hitter on. And yeah, they'll look to get the lead with their ace on the hill. See if Matthews can erase the early single. Gets the call as that one just below the knees. Umpire says it crosses 0-1. Nice slider from Matthews. 0-2. We're going to go high and tight here with the fastball. Don't think they'll be running, but in case they do. Leaves it in the zone, but down to Capello. Capello bobbles it. Don't think he'll have time to get him at first, and he doesn't. And 2 on, nobody out for Fordham in the first. And yeah, I was like, tell me they gave an error on that. So Capello with the error. Could have been a double play ball. Slider in for a strike. It's 3-hitter up. Hargrove for the Rams. That one low, misses. Matthews bringing the heat, 97 on the gun. Slider shoots there. Could have stepped on the bag, goes over to first. That'll be 1 down. As I kind of forgot there was 2 on. Thinking Capello made the play, forgetting that he made the error. But not a good piece of hitting there by Fordham. Pops up foul territory. That'll be 2 down. As the left fielder here for Fordham comes to the plate. Inside, swing and a miss. Now the 0-1. Slider in. Strike 2. Matthews got the slider working so far here today. He's got good stuff. Throwing 96, 97. Good slider. He might, Matthews might find his way into our number 2 spot of the rotation. All right. Just outside and low. 2-2. Two-seamer inside, ground down to Capello. This time he makes the play, flips to Anderson at first, and the Gophers get out of the first. No harm done. So on the bump for Fordham, number 3, the ace, Carlos Crockett, 0-1, went 5 innings. Gave up 5 earned, 6 hits, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts in his only start of the season. That'll be Frederick leading off, playing center for the Gophers. We'll watch the two-seamer high, but in for a strike, 0-1. Change-up high. And not sure what Frederick's going for there. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Expanding the strike zone too early. That time he gets a hanger. Pops up into right. 1 down. It's a defensive alignment for Fordham. Anderson swinging a miss on the inside change. He wanted on cork on that one. Fastball right down the middle. Good two-seamer. 0-2. Crockett throwing strikes. Anderson watches that one out of the zone. Not a lot of hits for the Gophers in their last game, but that'll be the first one here today. Anderson with a single to left on the hanging curveball. 1 on, 1 out for Matt Christensen. Christensen, right fielder. I say third baseman. That's our boy John Schust. 0-1. 4-seamer. Swung under. 4 strike number 2. 0-2 to Christensen. Change up, left up, but tap foul. Anderson getting the sign from third. Curve inside, 1-2. That one stays up. Christensen hits it up the middle. Shortstop ranging to his left. Can't make the play on the flip. Not sure what happened there. But Anderson will get up to third base on the error. Both teams exchanging errors in the first inning on double play balls. And that'll bring up 4-hitter John Schust for the Gophers. Checks the swing. Called first strike anyway. 0-1. Gophers threatening here, top of 1. That fastball high and tight, but called a strike. 0-2. Crockett's done a great job getting ahead of hitters, just hasn't put them away in the early going. The 1-2 now. Curveball off the plate. Fastball, check. Come on, didn't go around. Low, full count now. And taken inside. And after starting ahead 0-2, gives up the walk. And the bases loaded, 1 out for Jeffrey Cabral. Checks on the splitter, 1-0. It's Crockett in some early trouble. Oh, swing and a miss on the high two-seamer. Evens the count. Crockett good so far this season for about a run an inning. Gophers hoping they can tap in for more than that. Outside, called outside. Cabral ahead now, 2-1. Oh, hanging curveball. Cabral out in front. And we're back to 2-2. Just want a productive at-bat here. Don't have to kill it now. Pops it up down the third baseline. Everybody's running, so I sure hope they know it's going to land, and they do. We'll do it again. That one poked the other way, and that will also, this time, get out of play for another foul ball. Low. Checks, and we'll go full. Another check swing on the high. Curveball holds up. And the Gophers will get a run on the base on balls. Tony Rhodes now. One down. Bases still loaded. Oh, way out in front of the changeup. I wanted to wait on it, go the other way. Way too early. Rhodes swinging over the two-seamer. Behind 0-2. Rhodes again, way out in front. Maybe this will be enough to score the runner from third. Here comes the throw. Slide. Didn't slide, but still scores. And the Gophers will get a second run on the board on the sacrifice fly by Tony Rhodes as he adds to his team lead in RBIs. I think up to 5 or 4 at this point. We'll take an average of RBI per game, if not more. Low, 2-0. Capello. Hopefully Capello can atone for his first inning error. Didn't lead to anything, but I'd like to get a big hit here. That one in for a strike. Now 2-1. Two and one taken low. 3-1. Crockett trying to get the Gophers to fish. But good eye by these Minnesota hitters. Another one inside. That's the third or fourth walk of this inning. That'll bring up Jimmy Stodolka, the 8-hitter. Stodolka just behind a diving play at second. Probably has time to get the catcher and does. And Fordham gets out of the inning. That's probably good. Could have potentially been a little bit more damage on that one. They escape, only giving up 2. 2 runs on 1 hit for the Gophers. They'll lead it going into the second. Clay Matthews takes over his second inning of work. That one hit into right. Christensen there and 1 away. John Duran. Matthews has a better two-seamer, but can really gas it up with the 4. Another fly ball into right. 2 down. Try and paint that outside corner. 96. Yeah, not touching that. 0-1. Inside slider. The 0-1. That one driven into right just in front of Christensen. A 2-out single for the Rams. I'll bring up Brian Spinelli. Fastball outside. So still early days. I will do more simulating. It's just so jacked up after that Miami win. And I kind of like these non-conference games. Get to play some of these teams you don't always play. Like a Fordham. And I was hoping that we would, in fact, get the win here in this Fordham game. Got the 2-0 lead early on. That one low. It's Matthews. I think stamina might be an issue for Matthews. Can really gas it up, but might not have a ton in the tank. The 2-1 now. That one a little early on the release. Left up in the air and hammered into left field. It's 2 on, 2 out. Let's bear down here as Matthews got the first 2 very quick. And gets a third out quickly. Gets out of the inning unscathed. Now bring Wade, Frederick, and Anderson up to the plate. Billy Wade, 9-hitter, already up here as we start the bottom of the second. Wade, that's grounded down to first base. Long run. First baseman makes the play. 1 down. Jeff Frederick, center fielder, switch hitter. I believe only a sophomore. Gonna hold up there. Went around though. 0-1. God, eyes light up when you see that high change. Another one checked. 1-1. Splitter inside. 2-1. Crockett got good stuff. Just not throwing strikes consistent enough right now. Did start off the game getting ahead of hitters, but it's lost that a little bit. And thrown a lot of walks. 3-1 now. And I'd like to get Frederick on here with his wheels. Probably send him. And he will get on. 4th or 5th walk already for Crockett. Anderson swing and a miss. Do have the 2-0 lead. I'm going to do a little hit and run action maybe here. Anderson lines into the left. That'll get down. But turned on it, so I'll have to just hold up at second. And in a way, the hit and run does work. (1-0). Gophers again threatening now in the second. High and tight two-seamer, swung and missed. And the count is even at 1 apiece. Swing and a miss, the high splitter, 1-2. Outside. 2-2 now. Gophers leading 2-0 in the bottom of the second. 3-2. Christensen, all these Gophers hitters doing a good job working the count, making Crockett work. For every out, did some work for him right there. Swing and a miss on the low curveball, and that'll be out number 2. Schust takes the outside fastball for a strike. Leaves the curve high. It evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Change up outside. 2-1. That one down in front of the left fielder. Frederick's got the wheels to certainly be sent and to score. And Gophers will go up 3-0. Good 2-out piece of hitting by Schust. And Gophers increase their lead. Now 3-0. Fastball in by Crockett. That one swung on and missed by Cabral just behind it. You can tell Gophers are sitting on these off-speed pitches right now. See if Cabral relies on the fastball a little bit more. Misses with the splitter inside. Now 1-2. Changeup hung up. Hits the umpire. Everyone's going to freeze, but the inning will continue as the infield single will leave the bases loaded. Don't love that if you're Fordham. Second base umpire standing right in the way. And I think that would have been the 3rd out. See if Tony Rhodes can make him pay. Watch curve inside. Curve high. Only the 2nd inning here for your Gophers. 2-0, 1-1 on the season. Fordham 0-3. The 2-0 hanging changeup. And I think Rhodes just a little antsy. As he taps that one foul, and it'll be 2-1. Another changeup. Tries to hold, and I think he went around this time, and in fact he does. That one lined down third base just on the outside of the bag. It's Travis Fetters, lefty, warms for Fordham. Two-seamer right down Main Street, catches Rhodes looking, and Crockett gets out of the inning. Now without surrendering another run, Gophers now lead 3-0. Matthews starting his 3rd inning of work. That one foul. Go two-seamer now inside. Left that one up a little bit, but out of the zone, left alone, and will even the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Now slider away. Reaches for it. Capello ranging to the left, and 1 away. Hargrove, that one hung, but Anderson there, and 2 down. Dickie Roundy, some interesting names. I suppose we have Kit McAngus. They've got Dickie Roundy. Probably better than his cousin, Dickie Squarey. So 0-1. Matthews delivers 0-2 on the two-seamer. Anderson giving chase, makes the play. And that'll do it for Fordham in the 3rd. It's Ben Capello leading off. Walked. Watches the outside. Change-up. 1-0. It's Crockett now up to 64 pitches thrown. Just behind the fastball. Behind the fastball. Crockett decides to slow it down even though he's behind the fastball. Good placement. 1-2. Front of the change. 2-2. It's behind the fastball in front of the off speed. Got to find a happy medium here. And that one fisted, but into center field, and Capello on with a 2-strike single. I'll bring up Jimmy Stadolka, the starting catcher. Stadolka swinging a miss on the change out in front. Stadolka liner into right, and 2 on. Wade, we have the 3-run lead. Thought about laying one down, but no, I'm not going to take the bat out of Wade's hand. So show us what you can do. 9-hitter here. Just don't hit into a double play. That's not a double play, but not great either. Behind the high curveball, foul. And 1-1. Watches the change outside to get ahead 2-1. Splitters, swing and a miss. 2-2. Let's go, Wade. Fastball grounded down to second base. Just don't hit into a double play, which he doesn't. Throw gets away from him. Wade's going to second. Run's going to come around and to score. Wade is thrown out, trying to go to second. Didn't react right away to the ball being overthrown. I don't think he saw it, but the run comes in to score regardless, and the Gophers increase their lead to 4 now. That one hit down to down to third. And I'll do it for your Gophers in the third. They get one more and lead 4-0. .95 just off the outside corner. .10 slider just outside. 2-0. Throws 95 and then is willing to throw a slider behind 1-0. That's going to be tough. And then a little 93 with some wicked action inside. And then we go back out with the slider. Get him to roll it over. And move on to the next batter. Good play from Wade as Garbutt comes to the plate. Garbeau. That one just low. We go 2-seamer in. He's going to pound it into the ground. Watches it. Ahead 2-0. Boy, Matthew's been very confident in that slider. Do we dare go 2-0 slider? I say we do. Rolls it to Wade. And Wade to Anderson, 2 away. John Duran. Gonna get a little 2-seamer on the outside. That one fouled. We go 4-seamer outside, gas him up a little bit, just blow it by him. Gets a piece of it to Wade, and Wade's going to get all 3 of the outs in this inning. Another 6-3, that'll do it. And we move on to the bottom of the 4th. Anderson, Christensen, and Schust due up for the Gophers. Anderson been .455 for the first couple games. Watches it change up low. I think with these games, kind of my plan for most of the season is the games I play, if I get up or down by 5, I'm going to start doing the coach mode simulation. But we can kind of play that by ear. But up 4 right now, kind of that 5-run threshold. You know, even if you give up a grand slam, you're not out of it. But I think if they chip in and make it like a 3-run game, I would rejoin and keep playing. Anderson swinging a miss. That'll even the count at 2 apiece. A Those high changeups just look too good to be true. Crockett's still going for Fordham. Inside 3-2. Just stamina has to be getting down there a little bit. Walks him. And yeah, another free pass issued by the Fordham starter. Yeah, down to 26% stamina. 80-some pitches thrown. Fastball swing and a miss by Christensen. He went after one he shouldn't have. Checks on the curveball. That falls in regardless, and now it's 0-2. That one driven into left, but right at the left fielder, and that'll be one away. As Fetters now coming in for Crockett. Schust going against the lefty, and oh boy, I hate these lefty. These arm angles, throwing from underneath. Curveball, did he go around? Yes, he did, 0-2. Slider just misses, 1-2. That's where it gets tough. It's hard to differentiate between the slider and curveball of this pitcher. Fastball low, 2-2. Two to Schust, swing and a miss as that slider swept all the way across the plate. That'll be out number 2. Interesting, they brought in the lefty to face two hitters that are better against left-handed pitching. But I think Fetters' arm angle here nullifies any of those splits. 2-0. Gophers have done a great job being selective in this game. Two-seamer wicket action inside, catches the corner, 2-1. Oh, is it just give me something to hit? I knew he was going to throw me a fastball there. I should have just trusted my gut. I thought I saw a little bit of red. That's where I don't like the hitter's eye. Swing and a miss on the fastballs. The hitter's eye, sometimes you think you see something, so you bank on that, and it ends up, being a fastball and just blows it right by you. Can't sell out on any one pitch. Bialy leads off with a single into right field. Christensen over, and he'll get it into Wade. Spinelli now. Getting a lot of ground balls with that slider. That one way too far inside. That'll hit Spinelli, and now we got 2 on, nobody out. Quickly for Fordham in the top of the 5th. Let's not lose a little focus here, Matthews. Two-seamer, that one fouled off, and ahead in the count, 0-1. Yeah, I'd like Matthews to get through 5, 6, ideally, if he could. 0-1, watches it outside, 1-1. Let's go back to that two-seam fastball. Oh, just hangs it. 2-1. Just working in and out, in, out. Let's go slider back low. And throw a strike with it. Thank you. Wade to Capello at second. Capello over to first, and they get the speedster with the double play. Pretty much tailor-made. And no errors on that play, thankfully. That's a big double play. Big double play as Matthews tries to preserve that shutout. Starting to fall behind some hitters, though. 1-0. Slider comes in, fouled over to first. Anderson there, and that'll do it. As Matthews still hasn't surrendered a run through 5. It'll be Rhodes, Capello, and Stodolka due up for the Gophers. Tony Rhodes 0 for 1, does have an RBI on the sac fly. Still have to go lefty-lefty against Fetters. Fetters, that slider keeps on sweeping across the zone, 1 down. Capello 1 for 1. Hits it back up the box. Good play by the second baseman, and now 2 down. Yeah, take another look at that one. Makes the play, and quick 2 outs. Stadolka's going to have to watch a pitch here. He does. Takes a strike low at the knees. And it's 0-1. Fetters leaves the slider hanging back up the middle. I was going to say, I'm swinging regardless. I know potentially could have been a 4-pitch inning, which I don't really like in real baseball, but this is a video game. You can get away with some of that stuff. And hey, sometimes you have to, get 2 quick outs, guy throws a strike, and you maybe have to swing at that 4th pitch if it's a good pitch to hit. Luckily, we get on. 1-1. The curveball misses outside to Wade. I'm just happy I got a hit off of Fetters. That feels like an accomplishment to me right now. That is one heck of an arm angle. Yeah, can't hold up on the low fastball. 1-2. 2-2. As a 4-seamer misses low and outside. Two-seamer swung on and missed. Wade goes down. So do the Gophers, and we'll move on to the 6th inning. Fetters has come in and looked like he might shut the door on the Gophers scoring for today. Luckily, they got the 4-run advantage. Matthews on the hill. This stamina's going down a little bit. Capello ranging to the right, makes the play. 1 down. Roundy watches outside. Stamina getting a little low here. Yeah. Get Becker up, and actually, no, we have a bit of a lead. Kit McAngus is going to get warmed up, and Amara, sure. 1-0. 1-0 misses low. 2-0. Crushed down the left field line. I don't think that one's coming back. It is. It's staying in the ballpark. Cabral makes the play. Okay, a little bit of misread. A little bit misread by myself there, and play made it the warning track for 2 outs. Sorry, the wheels were spinning. I thought that was going to be a solo home run. I was starting to think about the bullpen moves I was going to have to make. But all for naught as Cabral drags it in, makes the out. And I'll see if Matthews can get out of the 6th with the shutout intact. High inside fastball, just fouled off. And 0-2 now. Haven't thrown a slurve all day. That was a good time to bust it out. He does. Schust will get it at third base. Over to Anderson at first. And another good inning from Matthews as he's through 6 now. Not surrendering a run. Frederick turned around, hit from the right-hand side. Swings over the curveball. 0-1. Okay. What should I do about my bullpen here? I think maybe we'll just put in McAngus. Got to give him a little bit of action. Got to give some of those guys, especially these non-conference games against some of the lesser opponents, like maybe a little bit more of a lead. Frederick down to third base, and the play is made. Anderson 2 for 2 today with the walk. Tap the fastball foul. Oh, 1 from Fetters. Slider in there, strike 2. And Fetters getting ahead. Curveball high, 1-2. Another curveball. Anderson couldn't quite sit on it. Fouls it into the seats down the left field line. That was a good pitch to hit. Yep. Should have protected the outside half. Curveball in there. Strike 3. It's on the black. Gets the call. Fetters sits Anderson down. 2 away. Christensen coming up. He struggled a little bit here in the early going. Still very early on. Only the 3rd game of the season for the Gophers. Kind of forget about that. 0-1. Can't hold up. 0-2. Outside slider. Back up the box. Christensen on with the 0-2 single. Shoots now with 2 outs. Oh, got the 2-seam fastball just on top of it and fouled back. Slider in. 0-2. Four-seamer outside half, tries to go with it. Popped up into right field, that'll do it. Gophers are done in the 6th. Garbutt, Duran, and Bialy due up for Fordham. 6, 7, 8 as we head into the 7th inning. And I think the Gophers are going to go to their bullpen. We'll sit Amara and bring in McAngus if I go to the right. Oh, is this risky? McAngus, not that good. We can have somebody waiting in the wings right behind him if he struggles at all. Kit McAngus, number 23, coming in to pitch. And great job by Matthews, the starter. That one grounded down to Wade at short on the 1 hop, picks it up, and 1 away. Good start from McAngus. McAngus leaves the slurve over the middle. That's back up the box, and Frederick in center scoops it up. Now it's Bialy. Get that sinker low. A 1-0 from McAngus. He goes circle change. That's taken low. 2-0. Let's get a little double play here. You go inside with the sinker. Hopefully get him to swing with the movement. Watches it low. Now 3-0. Gangus, 3-0, right down the middle. Let's get all the way back now. 3-1. Three-run, another sinker, shoots to second. Back to first from Capello, not in time, but they do get the lead runner. And that'll bring up Ryan Spinelli, 1-1, hit by a pitch. Today, Spinelli pops it up to Christensen and right. And Kit McAngus will get through the 7th inning. No damage, gives up the 1-out single, but that's it. And Gophers still lead 4-0. Cabral checks his swing, and he did go around as that one got past everybody. 1-1. Curveball high, 2-1. Fastball in at the knees. That'll even the count. At 2 balls and 2 strikes. Curveball outside, check swing, didn't go. Full count now. That one right on the black, at the knees. Ring him up. And Fetters continues to do some good work out of the pen. Rhodes fists that one off. Good inside-out swing. It might land in fair territory, and it does. Off some chalk, and Rhodes is down into second with the bloop double. Ben Capello. Capello 1 for 2 today. Takes the strike low. Comes the 0-1, back up the middle, gets past the pitcher. We'll see if Capello can beat it out. He does, and he's on with an infield single. Everybody's safe. And Jimmy Stodolka coming up 2 for 3 today. Stodolka just in front of that curveball. Two on, 1 out, I should say. Stodolka swinging a miss, trying to take the curveball the other way. Well, the 0-2 would like to get at least 1 run in here. Curveball, and that's lined into left field. And that'll get a run in. The Gophers now lead it 5-0. Billy Wade, the 9-hitter, due up. He'll watch that fastball low outside. I think we're fine with letting McAngus get into the 8th inning now with the 5-run advantage. Another fastball out. This Fetters, yeah, he's thrown 47 pitches now. Probably a little more than the reliever is used to. 2-0. Too slow on the inside fastball, and it's now 2-1. Three and 1. Not sure if any action in the Fordham bullpen. Right down Main Street. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. Slider down and in. That's ball 4. And it's Wade who is on with the walk. And Wade somehow comes back up again. Oh. Wait, who is that? No, it's Frederick. I was displaying Wade at the bottom of the screen. But yeah, Jeff Frederick, leadoff hitter. Bases loaded, 1 out. Gophers leading 5-0. Swing and a miss. And that evens the count at 1-1. Fetters still out there. Slider low. And it's now 2-1. Slider outside, 3-1. They would start simulating, but we got these the bases loaded. Oh, that 3-1 slider. Should have been looking for that right over the middle. Frederick behind it. Full count, 1 down. Holds up, as that one was gonna hit him. Not sure what I was looking at there, but it's now 6-0. Fetters still in it. And Anderson up at the plate. Swing and miss at the high slider, 0-1. I'd like to get a hit at least. 1-1. He did hold up. 2-1. Yeah, Fetters down to 23% stamina. Struggling to throw strikes. Slider behind it. Except I'm behind. Every time he throws a strike, I could be hitting these. 2-2. 1 down. 3-2. Gophers still stay patient with the 6-run advantage. Paints the outside corner with the 3-2. Gets the out. And Rocchio is going to come in for Fetters to relieve him. And just out in front of that, popped up to the catcher. Gophers will leave the bases loaded. They get another one. Increase the lead to 6-0 as we head into the bottom of the 7th. And Kit McAngus is going to get another inning of work with the 6-run advantage. He'll hang the sinker. That goes right to Christensen in right field, and 1 down. It's Fraser Larkin warming up. Like, you can tell who the popular Major League Baseball players were at the time with some of these names. Let's just put it that way. Larkin? Anybody? That one popped up down third base. Shoots long run, makes the play, and that's 2 down. I'll bring up Wade Hargrove for Fordham. Hargrove goes with it, but to Christensen and right. And a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Gophers in the top of the 8th, I believe. We are now into the bottom of the 8th. And yeah, I'm not sure how to do this, so I'm scared and I don't want to lose the game, or lose the progress I've made. So let's just get through this last inning. Shoe swing and a miss on the curveball, 0-1. That one down to first base. Good job of hitting the outside pitch, but nice play by the first baseman, 1 down. It's Cabral in, swing and a miss at the slow change. One and one. 1-1 to Cabral, lifted into left field, and that'll be 2 down. And yeah, I think we just leave McAngus in for right now. Finish out the 9th. Rhodes swing and a miss on the changeup. Wanted to cream that one. Just gotta wait on it. The 0-1 now. Another changeup. Probably should have crushed that one as well. 0-2. Sticks with the change. This time misses off the inside of the plate. 1-2. Change out. Check swing. Evens the count. 2-2. 2 outs. 6-0 lead for your Gophers here. Bottom of the 8th. That's exactly what we wanted to do here after losing game 2 to Miami. Let's come out, swing the bats, and get a win against this Fordham squad who, we might not be the best team, but definitely favored against a team like Fordham. Swing and a miss. Slow curve gets them. 1-2-3 inning in the 8th for the Rams, and they will have their 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up to face McAngus, who's still out there for his 3rd inning of relief. Another one hit into right field. Christensen now ranging to his right, makes the play. Hanging sinker. This one blasted into right, and that one does leave the yard. And there goes the shutout. This big bopper, the left fielder for the Fordham Rams. 369 feet into right. And too bad, there goes the shutout. And just to cover our bases here, we are going to have Davies warm up. It is a, oh no, it's, I think it was 4-0 still. I was going to say it's almost a save situation. It's 6-0. That one hit hard. Frederick there in center secures it. And Gophers are 1 out away from their 2nd win of the 2007 season. 0-1. Sinker just low, 1-1. Let's go a little slurve action again from McAngus. That one swung on and missed. And now 1-2. Gophers 1 strike away from taking this one. So sinker high in the zone, leaves it alone, and we're back to 2-2. Just a little changeup on the outside half. Got him to reach. Wade coming in on it. Flips to first. And that'll do it. Your Gophers win easily 6-1. Take the first game of the series against Fordham. And look to get the sweep. In game number 2 is a couple of quick, just 2-game series here to start the season. Take a look. Only 6 hits surrendered by the Gophers. This is a combined effort between Matthews and Kit McAngus. Stodolka 3 for 4. 2 hits for Capello, 2 hits for Anderson. RBIs spread all across the board. A lot of walks taken. Struck out 9 times, but also took 7 walks. So 7 walks, 11 hits, 6 runs scored. And a quick look at the pitching line as Matthews, six innings, no strikeouts, no walks, no strikeouts for either Gopher pitcher. But McAngus unfortunately gives up the home run to lose the shutout, but Gophers win comfortably 6-1. Like I said, good start to that series. Good start to this series as we're now back above 500, although very early, at 2-1. Let's take a quick look at the schedule. We will see what happens, probably sim through that second Fordham game, and I'm guessing let's sim through, I think we might just sim through the first two, or sim through that entirety of that Utah series and maybe game number 1 of Clemson so we could get a look at our 2-starter in game number 2 of the Clemson series. I'll think about it, discuss it with myself, and get back to you when I see you on the next episode. And as always, we will see you next time.